mote chocolate. Fine, no bucket. Watch your love for like it. Why not more mote? Chibadi, chobadi, chocolate. Bush ready, yeah, imade. Tobalo, sile, kilo fe. Why now?
Hey, what is going on, everybody out there into internets and such? Welcome to another episode of Unicorn Straight No Chaser. This is as you can see, there's only two of us right now, so it's your boy the Carty Experience here, taking over today for Siren by Night. But you know, I still got Miss Tokyo T to hold me down. What's going on, girl?
Nothing. I'm good. Tired. Tired as always. But hey, you
Um,
guys. Tokyo T here to bring you all things kinks and chaos. So stay tuned for Inside the Box.
girl, it is written all over your face. But it's okay because we both have vacations. So, of course,
Right.
H and I see we're at BlurredCon, doing a damn
Mhm.
thing. We had a panels, it was a good time, had by all. Cuddle party where I heard was off the hook. I heard it got shut down like a
Did it?
good
Wow.
like a good party is supposed to. I wasn't there. I had so
Wow.
much going on my damn self and I couldn't make it. But what I've heard, things I've heard matches up to what the cuddle party is all about. So it did deliver.
At this point, I feel like BlurredCon is just for the cuddle party. It should just be cuddle party
I feel
con.
like it is.
Because at this
Yeah, I
point,
feel like it's just a
that's what
segue.
it is. Like,
The WordCon is
yeah.
just a segue, or AKA just a cuddle
Right.
party. I just need to,
Right.
get away and do some freaky shit with no one judging me, and I can come back home.
Right. Somewhere to go in the daytime because at the nighttime we finna get crazy. That's what it is.
Very, very, very much so. But you went on vacation. Where did you go? Oh shit, did we lose her?
Huh?
I said, where did you go on vacation? Because you were gone over the weekend too.
First of all, my phone acting crazy again.
Yo, you get a brand new phone,
That's why
and your brand new
because
phone is
I
like
did,
30
but I
years
didn't put it
old.
up.
How? No one gets a Motorola.
I don't care what nobody else get. Don't y'all know that by now?
No, you
I
get a
don't give
brand
a
new
damn.
phone. You get, Google
I didn't
or
even put it. I didn't even
Samsung
put it together
iPhone. You went with the Hello Moto, the Flip Boy.
yet.
How? We're gonna have these problems moving forward. I'm gonna be solo today. I'm scared for my life. Master Siren said if I don't get this right, she's gonna have my balls.
Well, listen,
I'm
some
I'm
maybe a
in
bonus
I'm
next
in
week.
I'm in danger.
All right,
I
my bad.
cannot bust on this. Hey Rockstar, what's going on, girl? I wish you was at BlurredCon too. That shit was wild. But getting into topics for tonight, because I know we are on a time crunch from the up top, not me. So I'm gonna make sure I run a tight ship and make sure we get done on time today, because I know I can ramble. But today, for some reason, she called it Ashy Male Logic.
Oh,
Listen to
you
your
know,
man. And first of all, Ashy Man Logic. I don't like the sound of that. Why I gotta be ashy? And why I gotta be logic to my ash? I mean, I just like it. It could be better as just like low vibe male energy or small dick energy or whatever have you. But to be ashy, I think applies to a lot more folks than because you have a big dick and be ashy. I don't like that. So, so first thing on the thing for tonight, you might have seen it in the recent news. Jonah Hill and oh look at him, he lost so much weight.
he did.
His shoes are dirty, but anyway, Jonah Hill's and the story allegedly, because we can only take a word from the woman. Jonah Hill kissed a girl without their consent, and she was 16.
Recently?
Alexis. Oh, fucking that. Alexis Nicholas. The girl from that show on Nickelodeon, Zoe 101. I don't know if you remember that show. I don't. But apparently it was a couple of years ago. It was not recently. This is recently it came to light about what happened. So this happened when he was 24. So he's like 36 now. So this was some time ago. That Justin Long, if you don't know who Justin Long is, he's on all the other side role characters, all those funny movies back in the early 2000s. He had a party, which of course he's older than him, and she's 16 years old. She comes over for a party. Hollywood folks, they hang out no matter what the age range is, which is a big no-no in my book.
Mm.
And apparently this guy Jordan was a total dick, and she was asking for a cigarette, and he said no. And next thing you know, his tongue was down, her throat, which is like fucking wild and crazy to me. But you also got to remember, it's fucking Hollywood. This happens to everybody.
She was 16. I mean, not saying
she was 16.
But do he know her age, or did he assume that it's an adult?
I would assume he knew their age, because it's Hollywood. Everyone knows one another, especially if you're a child actor or you're on Nickelodeon. You wouldn't just be there without any reason.
I mean, it's sexual assault. At the end of the day, you kissed her without her consent. That's awful. Don't do it. You know what I mean? There's nothing positive about it. You can't say that in a positive way. Like, you fucked up.
Right.
I still find it interesting that she decided to come out now, in the midst of everything that's going on there. I always find it very convenient. I know it happens often, but it's like once somebody gets a bad light on them, it's like, oh yeah, my turn to show you he was also bad. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of, I don't know. I'm not saying it didn't happen. It probably did happen. Allegedly it happened, whatever.
Right.
But it's fucked up if that happened to her. She was young. She didn't probably even know what was going on. It's a shame.
Right, and it paints him as a ain't piece of shit person. I mean, I love Jonah Hill growing up. Yeah. It was hilarious. Yeah. And I mean, it does give me, that's definitely a creeper type of vibe. Yeah. But fast forward today, I'm assuming, I can only assume he gotten better, and he's not the same man he was 10 years ago, especially in Hollywood time. Like, you do that crazy shit now, you older, you clean yourself up, you have a new perspective on life. And he's also in the media again for his ex leaked a list of his demands. I would say his demand. I don't want to say his demands, but it's his demands. He's demanding these things to be in a relationship with him moving forward. And folks are torn. Some folks are, hey, you can't put, your rules on me. And other folks are like, hey, those are boundaries, and you gotta respect what he wants. What say you, Tokyo? Have you got a chance to see the list? Because I'll read them off to you real quick if you haven't.
No, I saw them. You can read them for the people if you want.
Yeah, for the people who didn't. This is a text message from Jonah to his ex-girlfriend. Guys, you see, plain and simple. There's no sugarcoating it, black and white. Surfing with men. You can't do it. You're gonna be with me, you can't surf with men. Boundary list and appropriate friendship with men. You can't be a model. You can't post pictures of yourself in bathing suits or post sexual pictures. Friendships with women who are in unstable places. That should be in quotations because that's really important. Unstable places. From your wild and recent past behavior, getting a lunch or coffee or something respectful should be okay. I am not the right partner for you. If these things bring you to a place of happiness, I support, and there will be no hard feelings. These are my boundaries for a relationship partner. My boundaries with you based on the ways these actions have hurt our trust.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
I don't see anything wrong with it either. And I think the folks who are on the other side are just triggered.
This is the thing, though. a lot of people are triggered, and I'm having a hard time with it. Like, I don't understand. And the first time I read it, I was like, these sound. At first, I literally just said surfing, but it said surfing with men. So okay, I get that. To me, this looks like a list of things that he gave her before they started dating, or is it something that he just threw on her? Because it says something about trust at the bottom, as if she did these things. You know what I mean? And he's now saying, like, you know what? Since you are since you're doing these things again, I need to actually give you straightforward a list, because obviously you're not understanding what I want and don't want. So I'm gonna give you a list, and this is what I want you to follow. If you can't follow it, I support you. It's fine. We don't got to be together. I don't see anything.
Peace be with you.
Right. He's not saying I hate women that do this. He's not saying anything negative about women. So the misogyny thing don't really make sense to me in this context.
Right.
Because all people saying he's misogynist and stuff like that. I don't see that. I see he's been hurt. Things has happened. Or things that made him uncomfortable. Right. And so I'm giving a list of things that I won't accept. And honestly, he has a right to do that. You could easily turn around and be like, all right, I'm not for this. I'm out. Quick and easy. Simple. Give me a red flag. If it's red flags to you, you leave. You know what I mean? I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't know. It doesn't seem that crazy. You don't want you doing now the model thing. I don't really understand that. Maybe he knows something about the modeling industry or something that might have happened. Maybe he used to date a model, and he see how
he could have had trouble with models, right?
Right.
I can definitely see that.
Trauma. He's telling you his traumas. He's telling you what it is that bothers him. And he's straightforward, to the point, non-negotiable. I wish it could be negotiated, because some of that stuff might seem like, if I'm a model, why the fuck are you pursuing me? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. If I'm a model, you're pursuing me. Naked, pictures, clothes, bathing suits, blah, blah. Okay, cool. This is what you want. And that nigga rich. If you can't follow these rules, you have to go. Like, what the fuck? I don't see the
What's wrong with you if you can't follow simple rules? And I think it's not a big axe, It's not saying, hey, I mean, I just would like to know the story of surfing with men. What happened in that scenario? It was like, oh, my girl, she said she was out surfing with this guy, and I think it was okay. And she said she was hanging 10, and then next thing you know, she was hanging 10 on his balls, and it broke my heart. So fuck every chick that goes surfing with men.
It's like she's in, like, I guess her butt cheeks are showing in the bathing suit, and it's like, oh, you're just taking pictures in the thong. Like, I think he's interpreted a certain type of way, but maybe he just don't want other men having an opportunity to see your body or something. Like, I don't know. Some guys are not with it. Some guys are not with the whole concept of, like, there are girls showing their body off, regardless if they know it's theirs or not. It's just sometimes that's how it is. I don't want my lady titties and ass out for everybody to see. That's for me. That's personal. Maybe that's how you feel about it. And some people like, you show that shit because it's mine. It just depends on the person. And he's telling you who he is. Accept who he is and be with him, or don't. It's such a simple thing to me. Like, you could have easily walk out. Peace out. This is too much. And he didn't say anything. I don't think he said that wrong.
And I'm with you. I don't think he said anything wrong either. It's like I said, it says plain and simple. Those are things. And I think that if the shoe was on the other foot, y'all know, women, y'all can have a list a mile fucking long.
I agree.
And it'd be a very reasonable list. Like, oh, he's 5'6". We can't.
I can't date niggas. And then, you're right. I can't grow.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Somebody
he needs barbecue chips. I can't get down with that shit. Right. He needs to go somewhere.
No, I agree with that. A lot of women have ridiculous boundaries. Like, you can't work with women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You gotta make 6 figures. If you don't make 6 figures and take care of all of my kids, like, people have different. But this is what I'm saying. It's nothing. I'm not saying it's nothing wrong with it. If that's what you want, I hope you find it. I hope you find it. But don't say that stuff he's saying is unattainable. Like, he's rich, bitch. Like, I don't understand.
Oh, I'm sorry. We about to fight today. Are you trying to trigger me into this debate between me and you? Because we can go all night with this.
Who?
Rockstar.
Yeah.
Because she really get me out of here all the time.
Losing out on my money because you're insecure about me surfing with men.
I mean, and again, that's your personal choice.
Okay, though. That's what I'm saying. Move along. Move along.
And it says in his notes, like, hey, there ain't no hard feelings, but these are my boundaries for my romantic relationship.
And she can easily sit there and be like, you know what? I need this bread. Peace out. You know what I'm saying? Cool beans.
Right. And I mean, if you're a national surfer or a model, clearly you cannot date Jonah Hill. And that's just what it is.
I'm cracking up.
It's going to be hard to pull off, but.
So it's not, I mean, it might not be the outfit. It's the, I don't know. Whatever it is, that's his shit. If can't do it, moving along. And I honestly feel like.
The handmaiden still, I don't think he's going to that extreme. It's not.
He never said you can't wear clothes. He's just he don't like he don't like you wearing certain things around other men.
No bathing suits and no sexual pictures. He don't want my girl to. I mean, I wouldn't want my girl being on the gram, being all provocative on purpose.
I'm sure he has no problem getting bitches. Like even though this sounds crazy, he had that bitch at one point. So even though he leaked this shit, you know what I'm saying? I think maybe this bandress came about with her because I don't know. It seemed contextually, it seemed like they was together and these things made him uncomfortable. So then he made a boundary list. You know what I mean? That's what this looks like to me.
Right. And it sounds like he went to his therapist. He sat down. Was like, hey, these are all the things that I'm probably working on, but these make me uncomfortable.
Like somebody would tell you to do, like a therapist, like make a boundary list, make sure she follows these boundaries. You know what I mean? It seemed like something like that. If that's the case, and obviously she left, she moved on. So okay,
right.
All right, he ain't got no problem.
I feel like she butthurt because like if you want to go ahead behind my back and leak this, oh look at what this crazy nigga said, and like folks like, oh that's not really crazy, that's pretty respectful. There's something wrong with you, and you know you're off because you fall into one of those categories he don't like. Well, that's you just butthurt at that point.
Yeah.
So
he ain't got no issue finding no bitches. I'm telling you.
I have no sympathy for that woman. I really don't care. And on the other messages, they say, oh, she says, holy hell, this is hypocritical. He is batshit. He's a batshit crazy dude. And that's just probably another woman co-signing that shit.
Listen, if you feel like he's batshit crazy, he's not for you.
Right. He's move the fuck on. You lost a B/maybe A-list celebrity. He did just come out with that movie with Laura London, which I kind of liked it. So.
Oh yeah, yeah, I liked it. It was cool.
Now, shifting gears. Now, on the other side of the coin, so we have one person sticking up for what he believes in and his morals for someone to date. We have Keke Palmer. On the other hand, who we all know Keke. Keke's like everybody's cousin. We know her from back in the day. We watched her. We grew up together. We know who she is and how her spirit is. And here come this baby father. And I hate to say it, I'm so upset he's from Philly.
Is he?
He's from Philly, and it's just like, nigga, why? Like you know this, but everyone, you should know the story by now. So. She goes out, Vegas, her body on fucking, look at that ass on Keke.
She looked good at the
baby. I have never seen someone who have a baby and their body just was like, hey, I'm here. And I'm here to stay.
She got a whole body now.
She is the sexiest she has ever been after that baby glow up. Damn, look at her. But she's going ahead and, he goes Usher in the crowd and Usher sees Keke, and as Usher does on every show, he pulls women out of the crowd and serenades them or dances with them or whatever. And Mr. Oh, you out here with Usher and I'm home with the baby. You dressing all provocative. Like, dress, but you dressing all provocative. You got your ass, you got your titties out. And you're just dancing with Usher, and I'm not with that. You're the mother of my child. You need to have some respect for yourself. And yeah, let me read this. We live in a generation where a man of a family doesn't want the wife or mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family, my representation. It has standards and morals and what I believe. I rest my case.
First of all, y'all not married. She's not your wife.
That's the thing. You gotta put a ring on it, brother.
She's not your wife. So don't say my wife and mother of my kids. You could call her wife. But that's not. Second of all, She's a star.
Who is he again? I'm sorry. Who's this random nigga from Philly that just bagged Keke Palmer?
Is he
honestly? I don't. Is he a singer? Is he a rapper or an actor? I don't know who the fuck he is. He just got lucky, and he didn't pull out like a good person is supposed to try and trap somebody.
Got the bag. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. My thing is, I do feel like that was a conversation. You going on social media and doing that is ridiculous. Don't you come home to me? Can we have this conversation?
That's some bitch ass shit.
Just talk to me. Like, I don't understand. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna sit here and say like, okay, boundaries. You have boundaries. I don't want you naked in front of Usher. Listen, I'm sure any nigga will be mad if you fuck you out there. Listen.
Let me tell you. If my girl,
you accept it. If I'm over here dancing with Usher, turn your goddamn head and accept it because it's Usher. You move along. You let it happen.
I told my girl that, hey, you can't dance with Usher, she would have been like, nigga, please, and just give me the mush. Get the fuck out of here.
Let it happen, and you just act like it didn't. You push it down, and you accept the fact that I'm going to dance, do a little shimmy with Usher in my outfit. Whatever. You move along.
You gotta take that L. It's one of the L's you gotta take in life.
Everybody has like a celebrity person, and like you just let it happen. First of all, Usher's in a long-term relationship. You know they're not fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like you should know. You should feel as though they're not gonna fuck right now on stage. You know what I'm saying? And you could definitely call her phone like, look, bitch, you gotta come home with the outfit. You know what I'm saying? You tripping. It was a phone call. It was a conversation. Everybody has their own boundaries. If that's a boundary that you are, because you popped out a baby, you can't wear an outfit. That's something that y'all ain't talk about. Y'all ain't have a conversation about it.
There was no Jonah Hill text.
Secondly, I feel like somebody dresses her probably. I'm sure she doesn't go.
Of course.
They have stylists and shit. I'm almost sure she didn't pick the outfit, but she liked her body in it and she felt confident in it. Move along. Like, if you have a boundary, tell me that boundary. You can't wear nothing that show your titties or your ass cheeks. Cool. If I do it, then you can be mad. But even still, don't go on social media and try to bash me because you look crazy. You messed yourself up. You know what I mean? Right. Listen, it's Usher. I know the women out there is like, oh no, that's crazy. You better not be dancing with no. Listen, it's Usher. I feel like
it's one of those L's you got to take. It's like, okay, if Janet Jackson pulled me up on stage as she does on her shows and give lap dances and like. Hey, I'm sorry, girl. You my girl and everything. We got boundaries, but it's fucking Janet Jackson. You're gonna have to take the back burner. And
listen,
if Usher ever come to you, you can have it. But this is my time. This is now.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see the big deal. I see the big deal, but I just think he went about it wrong. Y'all are the funniest thing is Keke snapped back. I don't know if this was an actual tweet she said.
He got cursed out before she made that tweet.
She said, if we not married, I don't believe in boyfriend and girlfriends. If we not married, then we ain't together. I'm single.
Do some shit like that again, you on fucking child support. I don't give a
fuck. I mean, listen, stop playing with me, okay? You better accept what I'm doing in these streets. Stay on social media. Don't look at shit that said Keke Palmer did this. Don't go on social media. That will help.
You know what? If he would have made a boundaries list just like Jonah, he would have never got the pussy to begin with. That's facts. She would have been like, I'm sorry, I'm fucking Keke Palmer.
Like these are new things, though. It seemed like after she had the baby, now he want to put the brakes on shit. Oh, my wife and my baby mother can't wear this. Was I wearing this shit before?
Trust and believe, she was like a size 3 and a B cup before this baby.
Right.
Now she's double B, size 8. Like, this ain't the same girl I fucked.
True.
9 months ago.
Her body definitely changed. It definitely changed. And she probably liked it. She probably always wanted a butt. A government relation.
Oh, yeah. I remember seeing her Saturday Night Live. She was looking good, in her third trimester. I was like, damn. Right. And I follow her on Instagram. And she was like, look at me, girl. Look, this baby is coming through. Like, I remember her on Instagram, like, showing off her body. Like, yo, this is crazy. Right. I wish I had a baby 10 years before this.
He's hating her confidence.
Probably, yeah, but thing is, Keke's always been confident her whole entire life. Yeah. So he honestly, he's just really just hating. There's a really small dick energy coming from him. If anything, he needs to be supporting her
something,
don't fuck up the bag,
but,
my man. Don't fuck up the bag. You need to be supporting her in everything that she's doing. If she ain't doing
even
porn,
if you
then,
mad, don't say that shit online. Talk to her. I just think doing on social media make you look bad.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna get laughs. You're gonna get laughs in your face anyway by her, but you know.
But you know what? I feel like what happens is, if you can come to me a certain type of way and we have a conversation, it will come off different than you going on social media. Now I'm cutting back. Get the fuck out of here.
Very different, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't even my nigga. Don't play, because I can't look right.
I can't hear you out, but
right.
I'm motherfucking Keke Palmer.
Talking face to face, like, yo, I really don't like your asshole. You know what I'm saying? You dance on Usher, that made me uncomfortable. Like, if you talk to me regular, I'm like, all right, you right. Let me look at the video, because she might even know how bad it was, you know. And she probably you could come down to the level, like, okay, all right. So next time I'll just wear some longer Spanx or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, next time
Keke would have pulled out a band of like $10,000 and just threw it in his face, like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, you see that video of Joe Scott? She was like, you know, if you can tell me what you do, well, what to do, you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do. Right. Like, Keke's a stallion, and if you don't have that dom energy to calm her ass down, you're gonna lose 100% of the time. Right. And bro, and you ain't the one.
Right.
You ain't the one. You're gonna lose that battle all the fucking time.
Right.
So you bitch, be humble, sit down, go get the bottle of titty milk, and you know, feed your child, and you shut the fuck up, and you know.
I mean, he should know he was gonna stay at home. The person that is not the star is the stay-at-home parent. I don't understand why they acting like, like, nigga, you gotta stay home with the kid because I'm working. Like, what do you mean?
It's not even that bad though. Like, it's just, I mean, I know it's Usher. We all seen the Boondocks episode, right? Yeah. And that's based off a true. That's based off a true story, by the way.
Okay.
If you didn't know, Aaron McGruber got that from one of the cast members. What happened when they went out and Usher was there. And they were sitting at a table, and Usher sat right behind them, and the girl was like, "Oh my God, it's fucking Usher!" And he's sitting there like eating like, "This nigga Usher is hating, right?" So they go, the dinner's over. She goes ahead and goes to talk to Usher, right? They're talking for a while, and all of a sudden it's like, "Oh, hey, come on over, folks, come say hi to Usher." So, "Oh, this is my best friend here, and this, this is my friend here, and this is fucking Nathan." Mind you, they're married. This is my husband, Nathan. No, this is just Nathan, and that's what caused the whole sketch to come together. Because like, nigga, I'm your husband. You need to say, "Hey, Usher, this is my husband." But she all Google Gaga and shit, and that's what happens. But
it's Usher.
It's Usher. So who would do it for you? So if let's say Usher was off the table, what concert would you go to where someone would just pull you up on stage? Who would you want it to be?
I'm gonna say it used to be Trey Songz because I used to love him a lot. But
Trey Songz gave out dances too.
Yeah, I used to love him. He been through a lot of shit. He's been in the media a lot
with the ankles.
And I don't know why I'm talking about ankles. I don't give a fuck. Them ankles could hold up some stuff, but I feel like because he been in so much controversy lately, he can't be it.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
Jason Momoa, no, he don't do a concert. He ain't no singer.
Yeah,
but he be doing shit. He be doing shit. Jason Momoa, I love him.
So I guess if he started to perform,
Usher.
No, Jason Momoa. If he ever started to perform on
stage,
if
he's on the stage and he pulled me up somewhere, I'm there. Listen.
So no other R&B singer today can get you up on stage and be like, "Let me give you a slow body roll." Or do we have to take it back to the past, like like Genuine or somebody? Because I know Genuine was famous for doing that shit.
I ain't Genuine I wasn't a fan. Like Nelly used to be bae. I still go up there with Nelly too. He like whispering your ears and shit.
I heard Genuine had bitches walking home. She's like, you ain't getting back in the car with me after that performance you did with Genuine. You can walk home.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What are you doing?
That's fucked up.
What about people in the comments? Who would you see? I see Rockstar put Janet, Rihanna, and Britney down. Like Britney bitch.
Sexy lady.
I mean, Janet old as shit, but she still look good.
Nelly,
And Jan does the whole display on the velvet rope. She has this whole contraption, and she straps you down, and cool. Like you like this, and you can't do nothing but just watch her do her thing. Yeah. So I would definitely probably do that, but then Rihanna, I wouldn't mind Rihanna either.
Yeah, Rihanna.
Really, Justin Timberlake. This scrawny ass. You have to pull you up.
Black Justin. He has now become Caucasian. I can't associate. Justin used to be black. He is now Caucasian.
Ooh, that's a good one, Sade. Sade got like slow songs though. She ain't got really like
Carty B, I'll be hype. You don't say to Carty?
I feel like that would hurt.
So Carty?
No, I would love Jasmine Sullivan to serenade the fuck out of me with her thick ass. Just put me in her titties. Yes, I like that. I like that answer. Yeah. I might have to roll with that one. See, y'all just picking people who are not even entertainers. I don't want Beyonce.
Okay. Thank God. Oh God.
She can keep that. Give me all the thick women out there. And people just putting folks who aren't performers. I want to go after the main guys out there.
All star that's willing to serenade.
Good one. Kim Michelle was a stripper, so was she the stripper?
Kim Michelle.
What was the other girl that was a stripper? Not Kim Michelle. It was the other girl. Damn, what's her name? I can't remember. It's not Cardi B though. The other girl was a stripper.
What I think interesting about this topic too. I was watching something on YouTube about Big Lotto, and she's in a relationship with a guy, and her man don't want her to like fuck with women. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't like, a lot of guys like girl on girl and stuff like that. He's not with that. He don't like it. Right. But he doesn't like that. And she voiced that. She was like, yeah, I don't fuck with women. My man don't like that. And I found that very interesting because typically guys, what people don't say that. You don't sit there and say, oh, my man don't like this, so I'm not doing it out loud. You know what I mean? Right. And I feel like that is a boundary for him. That's a boundary. I don't like that shit. That's not cute. I don't like it. You can't do it. And she took that because it was a conversation they had or a discussion. And she took that and made it a part of her relationship. And she's fine with it. So it wasn't, I think it's literally about the way you come off or how you say it or what you do. And a woman can follow that. It's not that deep. Like, okay, you don't like it, cool. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I say the Keke Palmer thing could have been a conversation. It could have been something y'all talked about. The Jonah Hill thing could have been a conversation. But I feel like that was stemming from something. So I'm going to give him a pass. I don't think there's nothing wrong with his shit anyway.
I think it's fair enough to say that.
Yeah, I think it's cool. It's not that deep. But the Keke Palmer conversation, talk, communicate, let them know the things that you don't like or you do like. And honestly, maybe that whole getting dressed that type of way and dancing, maybe that's a new thing because of her body change, So he had to think about it. But he could have talked about it. You know what I mean? You ain't say shit. And it made her mad. Like, bitch, we single. We ain't married. Get the fuck out my face. So, yeah, have conversations with your partners. Whatever. Even if it's new shit. Have a conversation. Talk. Speak. Don't come at me no crazy way. Or I'm not going to take it right. I'm going to be in defense mode and I'm going to be like, fuck you. And I think that's what all these women and all these people are doing. They're in defense mode for her because of how.
Because they've probably been treated like that. Like, I don't know. Yeah. But is there anything now? Like, do you have a boundary thing with your husband now that he doesn't want you to do, or vice versa?
I don't really have any. I don't care. Like, I'm not really that pressed about
y'all in too deep to be like, at this point, whatever, nigga. Go ahead.
He has never done anything that made me like uncomfortable to where I'm like, oh, that's a boundary. You can't do that, or interacted with women a certain type of way that, I felt he was initiating or nothing like that. Of course, he's okay with like how I dress and stuff like that. Sometimes, I might have a little, but I think with him, he likes to almost be there if I'm dressed that type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, he likes me being seen with him dressed in that way, if that makes sense. Like,
oh, most definitely. I mean, you ain't gonna dress sexy as shit, and I'm not coming with you.
Right. And I think that's crazy. That's the only thing. Like if I'm going somewhere and I will be dressed sexy, he kind of want to be there with me. I think because he think without him being here,
right there,
other people is gonna shoot their shot or something like that, which is understandable. I get it. It's not that deep, and it's not like I'm pressed to be around niggas without him. You know what I'm saying? So it's fine. That's not a crazy boundary. It's like, okay, look, you're gonna be showing that ass. I need to be there with you. You know, I like it. It's not that deep. You know, I mean, I don't talk to guys or nothing. Like, but I'm sure that's a boundary. That's not nothing we talked about. But I'm sure I can't just be texting niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no male friends that I talk to on I'm just a regular person that I'm not really. I don't be wanting to talk to nobody. Like, I don't even like talking on the phone. Like, I don't. But
that's good. I mean, Taya has a couple of times been like, "Hey, is this okay to wear out?" Like, she'll say, "Hey, do I need to put something to cover this up?" I mean, I like it's cute, but I don't want to do too much. And she'll ask me first, and I'm like, "It's fine." And then sometimes they'll be like, "Nah, girl, you ain't going out like that without me on your shoulder." I'm like,
right. And I don't think
don't test.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I think that is healthy. Like, I think it's okay. Like, honestly, I feel like if you don't give a fuck about nothing,
I don't think folks don't even do it no more.
I don't think you care that much. Like, all these people is like, oh, let her do whatever she wants. She grown. Honestly, if you gonna let this bitch do whatever she want and you don't give a fuck about nothing, I don't think you care enough. Like, you don't give a fuck about nothing at all. Like, I'm sitting on niggas' laps and shit. Like, you don't care about nothing. Do you, girl?
Ooh,
like,
that's gonna cause a fight.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense. Even in these poly relationships and stuff like that, you telling me I can do whatever the fuck I want. Do you really care?
Oh no, that's a lie. That's a lie.
That's what I'm saying. They care. They care.
There's a list. There's protocols and procedures that we got to go through.
That's a good question. I got a question about that. What is the difference between these boundaries that Jonah Hill is setting and like a BDSM contract or a poly contract or negotiation? Like, what's the difference between those boundaries and the boundaries that you set in these type of relationships?
Actually, there's nothing different. It's literally just setting precedent of what's going on, and that way neither party is surprised when something goes sideways.
Absolutely.
Because we know we're all on the same fucking page, on the same accord. If we do this the right way, then no one can like get offended or feel disrespected or any type of way, and it provides a healthy space to do what you came here to do. Right. But if you fucking wild card and you just want to bust out with some moves, like you want to get the side eye and maybe a good ass whooping later on. But
so that's what I'm saying. It's not that much different. I think it's something to do with this age, this day and age, where it's just like
women freedom is
let women do whatever they want and don't say nothing.
We gotta shut that shit down. I don't know. I think this age of new women power has feminine power. It's at an all-time high. Like, hey, y'all can do no wrong. Whatever you want to do, it can be automatically justified to whatever that you want to do, and which is not the case. Folks are acting like there is no repercussions for their action. Oh, well, I'm a bad bitch, so I deserve this, or I can do this, because I give off bad bitch energy, so therefore I'm a bad bitch and I can do whatever I want, which is wrong, and you get fucking played.
Right.
Every fucking time. That shit'll come back and bite you in the ass, and you be hurt.
Women need to also take accountability for shit they doing. Like, I don't understand why I don't know why, and I say we because I am a woman, but I don't really agree with a lot of this shit. It seems odd that we're just like, oh, she can fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean? She's in a long-term relationship, and it's just the way guys go about shit that make it look bad, but what they're saying is not that crazy. Like, they're not.
I'm just gonna blame hip hop and rap and all that shit. I'm gonna just blame it on them. Pussy pink, booty hole brown type of bitches. They got y'all gassed the fuck up and thinking, you can do whatever you want out here in these streets, and it's okay, and it's fucking not. Like, it's a new age. Like, nah, bitch. Like,
I think it honestly, we should be old enough to know that this shit is cat.
Man, the audacity is at an all time. We're a level red with audacity.
Like, I could like a Carty B song, and no damn fucking well I ain't going out there fucking niggas for money. You know what I'm saying? Like, are we not mature enough to be like, this is a good song and it make you be hyped, but I know that I'm not going to do that shit. It seems like this generation is coming up. Can't disassociate. Like,
it's
can't
fucking,
separate.
It's gospel. It's gospel at this
right.
point.
It's like, okay, I can follow that because Cardi B.
Disassociating.
Right. They can't separate. They can't separate it. And it goes back to back in the day when they used to blame Eminem for white people doing crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like their brains are maturing much slower than normal. I feel like it's ridiculous. I love a ratchet song and a ratchet show.
It's all fantasy. I remember the first time I was listening to Cardi B with that song, broke niggas don't deserve no pussy. And I was like, I know that's right. I'm looking around like, all you bitches been fucked by broke niggas. You don't get the fuck out of here.
Absolutely.
Who are y'all kidding? Y'all not brand new to this. You don't live this life.
Right. It's just, it's a funny thing to say. It's you get hype, you get energy, get up. After that shit,
that's what it's for.
It's the regular life with your regular nigga, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
you go back to your regular ass nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Home on the bus.
You ain't fucking with niggas for money, and y'all not doing it. Not everybody. So enjoy the song, get hype, and go back home. Like, you have fun. Like,
right, and it's just music, and it's fun. But when folks take it
fun.
as gospel and be like, all right, this is the way I have to be now.
Right.
This is who I am, and I have to put up this type of energy everywhere I go.
Yes.
And you come off like a fucking.
The people that do that, it gotta be exhausting. It gotta be exhausting trying to portray yourself a certain type of way all the time.
It is, because it's constant, budding. Like,
yeah.
That's why I don't watch them fucking Bad Girls Club and all that shit, because that's what they're paid to do. They get paid to clash and be a certain way, and like, bitch, you ain't built that way. And I just, whatever. I'm ready to move on. Fuck them hoes. Especially Josephine, whatever that bitch name is. She's just like,
it is annoying, but
just a horrible.
I will say the Jocelyn show, they show way more than the average Joe. They show titties, ass, nipple, everything. They show everything on that show.
I just want to know, like, where do strippers go and die? Like, when your days are gone, your knees hurt, you can't climb up the pole anymore. Where do you get put out the pasture? You don't have a 401k. You don't have a pension.
Why they got that? They married.
All your tattoos you got at 17 and 18 are just all faded and mushed together, and now you're 55 and you want to dance.
Finance your life, and you live with your husband that don't know you was a stripper in your past.
That's what the play is.
That's what I feel like.
You hide your past and try to find.
Yep, you try to
find a rich nigga.
Yep, you gotta find a rich nigga to say, you know what, I'm taking you out of this life.
Jeez, man. Because it's weird. Because
you watch P-Valley?
I love P-Valley.
Oh my god, I can't. I wish they hurry up.
I don't think we're at that point where like, the back end of the stripper life. Because me, I've been fucking strip club connoisseur. So the chicks I know from the strip club, and as I got older, we get older, and I still follow them on social media. I'm like, okay, 20s, you're cool, yay, come on out, whatever. And then 30s, now we in the late 30s, and your Instagram is still looking the same. Like, is there going to be a shift at some point? Are we still pushing this thing, or what is next for you?
You could get on Charlie the Baker's Club or sell a beauty brand.
But that's just to say that attitude is only going to get you but so far, right? I'm sure if there was a Bad Girls Club 60 and over edition, there'll be one by now, but there isn't, because those 60-year-old folks ain't about that fucking life. But I'm pretty sure when we get 60 or something, there'll be senior citizen Bad Girls Club. And
hopefully they invest their money and save their money and do the smart things with their money so that when they do get their age, they have big. But I don't know. I don't know if that's what happens. I wish we could get a stripper on here to talk about it.
You know what? Let's work on that. Let's find a retired 50-year-old stripper and see. Cause she'll probably tell you, man, y'all got the game fucked up, young ones. Like, my pussy was good back in the day.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we established that Jonah Hill's right. Keke Palmer, bitch ass boyfriend, is wrong, and he doesn't have big dick energy because Keke is Keke, and you knew that before you got in the game. So, jokes on you, nigga. Good luck. I don't know. Get some dom energy somewhere. I don't know. Take a class. Learn how to be dom. Make her submit, obey. I don't know. Anyway, we were with time. We are doing really good. So let's move on to what's up with Inside the Box.
All right, guys.
Inside the Box. Yeah.
So welcome, guys. We're going to get into something a little fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. This is a ridiculous. I'm going to try to pronounce it. Fucking ridiculous word.
So use all the syllables.
Yes. Your submissive, whatever, don't know. AKA plushophilia or teddy bear fetish.
I like plushophilia.
Plushophilia.
Beanie baby philia.
Child. So plushophilia is a sexual attraction to stuffed animals or teddy bears.
Oh, look at the teddy bear. It wants to fuck you.
somebody looked at that and was like, damn, them hips.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely feel like Ted was somebody that these plushophiles, I guess, would love.
He had a whole girlfriend in that movie, so yeah.
Yeah. People with this kink may enjoy touching, hugging, or rubbing against plush toys, or they may derive sexual pleasure from dressing up as a stuffed animal or teddy bears. So that kind of goes into, we done talked about this many a day, furry. Okay, we done talked about furries plenty of times. So dressing up as a teddy bear, to me, is more in the furries fandom situation.
You think so?
Yes.
Mark, get your ass back here. You're gonna sit down and listen to this lesson today.
So yes, so it could be associated with furries if you dress up and want to have sex with that outfit. In some cases, they may even engage in sexual activities with the stuffed animal themselves, and use them as substitutes for human partner by adding a human attachment for penetration. So put a strap on the fucking bear. I'm sorry. Put your strap on this bear if you going in. Okay. All I see, and it's a shame, is my visual, like, oh my God, I can visualize this shit like is here. I just see a bitch on top of this little ass bear with a big ass 10-inch dildo on it, bouncing up on it like it's a fucking person. Like, I can't take it. It looks ridiculous.
I can see it.
It looks ridiculous. Like, and you hype.
Oh, not the dragon. Oh no. That's a My Little Pony.
You gotta be hype. Ew. Stop it.
Yo, why that John got Fupa all crazy like?
Kodak bear. Oh my God. And I just and the person in the vision I'm seeing, the person is hype as shit fucking this bear. Like, you can't fuck a bear all sensual. Like, you gotta just fuck and get it over with, because you gotta feel like
no.
It can't be sensual.
Girl, it's plush for a reason.
I can't.
Plush there is for a reason.
Ew.
I've seen it though. Like, I mean, why else would they make giant ass teddy bears? You think that shit just to be cute and like?
It really, do be. Cute.
Yeah, you fucking that thing.
God. You got that joint just sitting in your corner, eyeing it like
just waiting to be just.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you want this pussy? Let me.
My thing is, like, are y'all imagining that it's a person? Like, are y'all like looking at it like, ooh, are you looking at me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I like y'all doing foreplay and shit. Like, you over there like,
you want some of this honey?
Are you trying to seduce me with your eyes? Like, I can't take it. It's just my brain is just.
I feel like a single girl. This is a single girl's dream. Like, I don't feel like fucking nobody. I'm gonna just get this big ass teddy bear, like 6 foot, and I'm gonna just dress it up, and maybe put some dom gear on it, some leather straps and shit, and get a big ass dildo, and just like this is Bay now.
That's wild.
This is day.
So, in a 2018 survey of 1,000 people, 7% reported having sexual fantasies involving stuffed animals or toys. So, there are people out there that actually not. I don't want to kink shame. You know what I'm saying? I don't kink shame. Cool. Like you like to, like I almost okay. I feel like you kind of rubbing up against a plush toy and kind of getting yourself there is okay. Like, but strapping it and being like, I want you instead of a partner, I can't understand. I can't relate. You know what I'm saying? Like it seems a little crazy.
I could see it. Like you don't want to be messing around with another nigga, or you like I don't feel like finding out someone new. This is my bear is my side nigga in the interim. He's like,
stop it.
Why do you gotta ride something?
Just use it yourself. Why you gotta have a fucking?
I mean, why men buy sex dolls? Because it's something to find. But the thing is, oh, not Furby. Oh, not humanoid Furby. Oh man. Oh, I can't get that image out of my head now. That's horrible.
Yeah, we have talked about something in the past as well, objectophilia, where people have sexual attraction to things that are inanimate. So this will also go into that realm. So this is kind of I want to say it's a spectrum, but it can go in a couple different categories. It can go into, depending on if you it can be a furry, or if it's because it's inanimate and it's not a real thing, it can be objectophilia. You're attracted to shit that ain't real, nothing. Like side tables and fucking chairs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Objects. Sex dolls also follow in the category of objectophilia.
I hope it's not a chair. If you're attracted to a chair, I'm gonna need you to see sciatic.
So psychology, the exact cause of this kink is unknown. Typically, all of these kinks are unknown. We don't know why people have these kinks. Usually it's something to do with childhood, which is what this said. Many researchers believe that it may be related to childhood experience or trauma involving stuffed animals. For example, a person who is going through a difficult time may use stuffed animals or teddy bear for comfort. This may result in a sexual attachment later in life. So when I look at it like that, say for instance, I have an abusive father who beats my mom all the time. One day my mom gave me a teddy bear, and every time he whoops her ass, I go to my teddy bear for comfort. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, over time, when you go through puberty and shit, this is my comfort space. And so I start getting aroused during that time. You know what I mean? And you kind of attach to that bear in more ways than you should. I think that's kind of how a lot of these turn out, or they really kind of love these bears. Like, for instance, some people really love teddy bears. They want all the teddy bears they ever seen. They just cute, shit like that. And then one day it's like, I'm horny today and I see this teddy bear. I don't think everything is as deep all the time.
Mr. Pass is gonna give me the business.
I think sometimes shit just be happening and then it becomes a habit and then it becomes a sexual preference. Like, it's just, this nigga always here when I need him,
just like a dildo. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I don't knock him.
Others believe this kink is a form of, like I said, objectophilia, which is sexual treatment objects. So there are some risks, not a lot of risk, because it's not a person. It doesn't spread STDs, shit like that. But participating in this kink is not inherently dangerous. There are some risks. Engaging in sexual activity with stuffed animals can increase the risk of infection or injuries if proper hygiene is not maintained. If you don't wash the fucking bear, wash the fucking bear.
If anything, Jesus Christ, please wash the bear.
Wash the fucking bear, okay? Bacteria build up. Don't come all over this bear and let it live there and just accept it, and then keep coming. Like, don't do that.
Nasty,
don't do it. Don't do it. Wash the
bear.
Fucking
Crusty
bear.
As shit.
Oh my god!
Like a crusty sock.
Yeah, I never understood the sock thing. I could
Me
never.
either. I was never a sock.
Why are you using the sock? I don't get it. I feel like that's some white people shit. I don't know. I swear. And it can also be riskful if you're using a stuffed animal to replace human partners. This can lead to antisocial, isolation, and difficulty forming intimate relationships. So if you become a recluse, you stay in the house, you only fuck with this thing, you don't get a lot of interaction with humans. So that can cause you to have other issues. And a lot of times when you are isolated, stuff like you go through depression, anxiety, all that type of stuff. So don't replace human people with fucking stuffed animals. Please, just don't do it. So I was reading online about some cases and shit about this, and a lady, I don't remember names, but she talked about being in a relationship with somebody that she realized had Plushophilia. This motherfucker had a couple bears. He had bears. He had pictures of the bears.
He?
It's a he, yes.
Oh,
yes.
No.
He had pictures of the bears in his wallet. He talked about these bears as if they were family, you know, like he loved them. Like it was like he's in a relationship with these bears and she's just coming up. Like she said she looked at it like, oh, that's cute, you like bears, or that's, you know. But once it became like, so you with them all the time, like he's never had sex without the bears. He said he has had threesomes with the bears.
The bears like to watch.
The fact that he's called it a threesome with a bear is killing me. She didn't go into detail about it, but I just want to know, was the threesome with like a person and the bear was also there? Like,
you know exactly what was going on. She was blowing the bear and he was hitting it from behind. You know exactly what was going on in that situation.
Stop it. So are you just fucking a bear, or are you also oral sexing the bear? Like, are you like pretending there's something going on?
No,
like
you're oral sexing the bear, and then you're probably hopping on the bear,
and then you bundle it afterwards for support. Like,
right, you're probably getting DP'd by, you know, you giving high fives to the bear, like, yeah, we did it.
It can't feel good for a man.
Mixed stuffings.
Like, the only way that would feel like something for a man, I feel like, is if you put something inside of it. Like if you put a hole in the bear and then put like a fucking masturbator in there. Because
she said,
I'm cracking up. But there's no way you fucking that bear and you getting off the feeling. Like you must just be super horny from the bear, because it gotta go in something and it's too soft in there, right? Like it's fucking cotton. Like it's not forming, it's not squeezing.
I'm sure it has. He put a built-in pocket pussy in the bear and stitched it.
You know what? I didn't look up a store for the Plushophilia bear. I didn't. You know what?
Sure, and
I look for that type shit, and I forgot.
Help the bear. I beat the stuffing out that bear. Literally.
But you can find teddy bear fetish fiction on Amazon. It's called Taming My Teddy Bear, an erotic story. But 99, I don't know. This is
it's Prime Week too, so it's probably like 50 cents. You want to go cop that joint?
Okay, so you can, if you are into this shit and want to see where it's at, you can get a book on it.
Now, I never thought about the male perspective with the teddy bear until you brought that story up. In my mind, it's always been, because I was like, on OnlyFans, there's a lot of folks who work with bears, and you know, in suction cup dildos and shit. So like, they don't feel comfortable with fucking actual people, so they work with, you know, animate objects like that. So they'll ride the bear, or you know, they'll do that little look back shot with the bear behind them or whatever. I can that's what I can see that visually. And of course, you know, the famous dancing bear. You know the dancing bear, right?
No.
You don't know the dancing bear?
Who the dancing bear?
It's a porn thing. So it's male strip club, and it's called the Dancing Bear, and they have a guy in a teddy bear suit who dances with the women, but his dick is out, and then all the girls, you know, suck the dick of the dancing bear, and, you know, and he be fucking them and shit. Look it up. It's good shit. Why is your hand raised? Are you saying you're here, or you want to fuck a bear, Devin? I don't know what you. I don't know what you, Devin.
Or you would? Are you here?
Would you or have you fuck a teddy bear? I'm not.
You into the teddy bear thing.
And no knock to girls who, like I said, I can totally see it. Like, you don't want to be bothered. You have a strap on. You just put it on the bear, and then you just pretend it's somebody else, or you want to pretend that it's the bear being alive. I don't know. It's soft and it has nice fur on it and it feels good against the nipples or something. I can see it. I can see it. I get it. I understand you.
Oh, okay. I'm glad
just
you
know
do.
there's like real niggas on the other side who can just
just get a little
replace that bear when you're ready. When you're ready.
So it's another story, Neil. This is fucking killing me.
Oh gosh.
So a guy named Charles Marshall. He's a 28-year-old American. He was arrested 4 times in Ohio for having sex with a teddy bear in public. Witnesses say they caught him masturbating with the teddy bear in an alleyway and in a public library toilet. So, to me,
that teddy bear nasty.
He is sexually attracted to the teddy bear. Like the teddy bear gets him horny, But at the same time, I feel like he has like an exhibition kink where
he likes dangerous mix.
Likes to be. So he has been on multiple occasions. He's been arrested for this. He wants people to see him. The shock factor, all that shit gets him to where he need to go. I've seen people like just masturbate, like they don't have a thing. They don't have a thing in their hand. They'll just walk around with their dick out. That's, you want to be seen. The teddy bear makes me feel like that's just enhancing his pleasure. Like he has this plushophilia. He has a problem. He's mentioned like I have a problem with this.
Yeah, I guess.
Like that gets him there. Like
go home and fuck your bears in private.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Or videotape yourself or something like that because he wants to be seen. So it's something with being seen that gets him. Because public library, an alleyway, and a public library toilet.
This is very sleazy.
It is. Like, the public library, kids could be in here. Like, you drawing. You don't give a fuck who see you.
Yeah, you catching a charge for that.
Right. Like, child, he was, wow.
I'm thinking the men are more mentally gone with the bears than women are.
You said they more what?
I think the men are more emotionally, not right in the head when it comes to bears than it is with women.
Okay.
Because unfortunately, it's not like a natural thing.
Right. Okay. Child.
But then again, you can't really never underestimate the male horniness too. A horny nigga would fuck anything.
True. That's true. They'll fuck a pie. Anything that, child, just anything. True.
I'm glad they don't make thick teddy bears like that. We'd all be in trouble. Why is teddy bear so damn thick? This is the thickest beanie baby I've ever seen.
Sees me poking the dragon. I'm cracking up. That's okay. Listen.
Or even the bear that make noise when you squeeze it. You're like, I love you. You're like, I love you too, bear. I love you too.
Or build the bear, go build your own bear and shit, and it'd be like your perfect fucking partner.
I'm like, sir, you've been to build a bear 5 times this week. I'm gonna call the cops if you come back again.
Right. Child. I mean, being watched, like I being watched is cool. I want a partner though. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like masturbating and hope somebody catch me masturbating. Like that's a bit ridiculous for me. But y'all do what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Just be safe.
Anti-stuffed animals, yo, Devin, you weirdo.
I like everything. Animals, like they're cute.
You can't be anti-teddy bear.
Chucky came alive. You know what?
I understand why he'd be so pissed off.
I know.
Like, nigga, he just fucking come at me. I'm killing your whole family. This is some bullshit. Stop this shit.
Child, I'm crying. Teddy Ruxpin. Child.
Well, let's just be glad it's like just, teddy bears are not like a Cabbage Patch doll or Barbie.
Listen, it's a niche for something.
Thank God they made Barbie dolls that small. You imagine if they made Barbie like 4 feet tall? How many
they
niggas?
Do have big dolls, like big kid dolls, like life-size dolls.
Why?
They do have them. I don't know. Give
like
kids
like Raggedy Ann type of shit.
Like they make kids life size so that I guess they want the kids. Yeah, it's a bit much. But that's how, then you become a doll and you want a fucking doll, a fucking sex doll. And them sex dolls are pretty legit. Them Jones,
oh yeah, they got everything.
Listen, I ain't even mad at the guys that do sex dolls.
But yeah, but you dumping 25 grand. Yeah, that's I can understand if you're trying to make it though. God damn it. God damn it. That is like borderline. Hey, I don't want to be a pedophile, but this is my outlet type of time.
I mean, shit.
I think that is still just as bad.
Listen. Do the doll.
Yeah, in that case, yes, do the doll, but I'm sorry, you should fight all temptations childlike.
Listen, get about 17 of them niggas, okay? Get 17 of them dolls and switch them out. You got that type of thing going on in your head? Fuck these dolls. Good. Nothing wrong with it. Don't go the fuck outside. Don't go outside.
No, don't go outside. Right. You ain't coming back home.
All the dolls you want. They should shit. People donate them motherfuckers to you. That shit.
Yeah, I don't know why that's popped in my head. Like, oh my god, life size Barbie doll. Yeah, that's pretty much a sex doll. But as a kid, Barbie dolls are only yay high. So thank God it does not. Her ass is not big enough to stick something in.
They will find a way. Niggas will find a way. I'm telling you that right now. Have you ever been attracted to an inanimate object? Like, not attracted, but like got around something.
I love my PlayStation.
Yo, put a hole in it. It is warm in there, right?
I don't know, but this DualShock Rumble controller does some wonderful things when it's in my lap when I'm playing. I'll say that much. That's as far as it will ever go.
And let it do a thing. Like, go ahead, vibrate.
Go ahead, action sequence. $600. It better do something for me.
I'm cranking up. Yo.
I can see that from you.
My toothbrush vibrating one. Okay. I mean, listen, I get you gotta get it where you fit in. You gotta use what you got on hand. You know what I mean? So it's not, I get it. Just watch the fucking bear.
See, I ain't the only one.
Yeah. You hear that, yeah, you hear that shit. So yeah, that vibrates pretty intense. Just wash your tools. Okay, wash your things. Don't give yourself
using tools for one is one thing, but to have an actual intimate relationship with it is definitely next level. I wonder what that would ever be like. I'm looking at like stuffed dolls right now. Like, nah.
Bro, like it don't like
it ain't gonna work, man. It ain't gonna work. Let me go grab this motherfucker.
Like, don't look at me like that. Like, I'm marrying my toothbrush, right? Like, you're not gonna put it in the bed with you and fall in love and shit.
This is Mad Dog, my Reese Mad Dog. He's so cute.
Dude, he is a cute.
Yeah,
he got a little
mad. He got a little angry thing going on with him.
Like, it's cute. Now imagine a hole right in the back, right underneath. A little hole just for your pleasure.
It's like, oh,
you really gonna get mad at his dog.
Teddy bear.
Right. Teddy bears are very cute, but
so I want to come in here like, don't you dare touch my dog's bears.
Very cute.
Oh shit. I mean, I feel like it'll be like soft on the nipple or something, like you rub it on your nipples or something. The sensory play.
Get that shit off my bed. I would kick that shit straight across the room. Get that shit out of here. Like, what are you doing? Cut it out. But yeah.
The hole. You gotta cut the hole. It's a small incision and some lube.
Ew. How the fuck you gotta throw each bear out? I feel like you gotta just throw the bears out after that. You gonna come in it? You can't clean it. You can't wash it. You can't get it. You can't get all the cum out of there. It's gonna ruin the bear.
You can't. It's gonna mess up the fur. You're right.
Just throw that shit in the trash. Get a new one.
And I'm sure you have to just look at yourself in the mirror after you're done every time. Just like
you probably feel crazy.
I gotta do better in my life.
Post clarity. You probably like this.
Well, post-nut clarity will have you in tears. I just came on a teddy bear's face and I covered the black eye, and I need help. I need help.
Yeah.
I think I should talk to somebody because this is not normal.
Not okay.
Now, dressing up as a bear, I have nothing against the furry community. I just think it's impractical. But it's hot, so hot. I mean, I'm so hot having sex as it is.
Right.
But just now having a fucking a 30-pound outfit on with no way to breathe.
It's a lot of determination because they gotta be in that shit for a long time.
Right, the whole session. That's why they're coming in it.
I hope they pull out. I hope so.
Because you gotta stuff it if you gotta do all that.
Right.
Or be crusty. The visuals, I can't. Every time you talk about it, just another one pops in my head. But no, and the positions that you're trying to do it in, you can't fully get all the way up in there because you got the fucking costume in the way. Right? You can't be a small dick nigga and be a furry because that shit ain't gonna work out for you.
Well, the furries, they do have suits particularly for that. So they have holes and shit.
Oh Lord, take me down.
You definitely, and then you also they have in the furry, like these furry cons, you can actually, they have like little nurses stations and shit, and they'll give you, because you can get like a bacterial infection from that because you are inside this thing, you're having sex in it, you are sweating, you're getting
profusely.
Yeah, so you can get like funguses and shit, and it's called con crud, and you can get like a whole infection. They actually give you like shots of medication there if you have.
That's what they should call the orgies at BlurredCon. Crusty residue.
Yeah, child.
BlurredCon.
And they can't break character. They stay in that shit all fucking day, child.
Man, I could barely fucking my cosplay outfit at BlurredCon. It was hard. Jesus.
Question is, they consider cheating being pleased more intensely by a helper more so than your partner?
It depends on how you take it.
But we talk about boundaries. You better talk to your partner. Look, are you okay with me fucking this bear? With that list. Are you okay with me fucking this bear when you ain't around? Because I'm gonna need some, talk to your partner and see if they cool with that.
I mean, if it helps to get you there, I guess if I love you enough, it can be a part of it.
Hopefully, that partner don't get intimidated by that bear. Because
don't ask me to tag team you with the bear.
A little better.
Don't ask me because I'm not doing it.
Oh my god!
Well, he got to step his game up. I don't know. Ain't like he can have a drink with the bear. Like, hey, cuz, like this shit ain't working out. One of us gotta go. Like, he gonna work.
That's what I'm saying. He fuck around and decapitate that fucking bear. Like, get this shit out.
What you do to Mr. Snuffles? Like, yo, they can only be one.
That shit nigga had to go.
He ain't for you. I'm starting to feel like you had a bear. Have you ever had a bear?
I feel like at that point, if you're replacing your partner with a toy, go to therapy because it's wild.
It's okay. There's no judgment here. I mean, it's hard enough. You see all the fucking toys that are out here today. It is hard to stay in the game.
I mean, no sex doll. Listen, you know what? It's hard.
Can't do half of the things a regular woman can do.
Now, I'm not saying sex toys. I'm not saying like the rolls, all that shit. Cool, you got that. That's your shit. But a teddy bear, like, I don't know, it's something different. It's not meant for sex, so it's kind of like.
Anything's meant for sex unless you strap a dick on it.
Yeah.
Quote me on that one.
I guess right, child.
Well, see, I knew there was a backstory. That happened to me once. He hit my toy. I was cracking up, ordered a backup, and he was salty watching me go at it. Fresh out the pack. Oh my God, not fresh out the pack.
Don't rip that bitch open like Thought you got me, huh?
You know what? You can look at me all you want. I'll put these batteries in. I don't give a fuck. This ain't gonna stop me.
You finna be pissed because
I'm just saying. I mean, if especially with toys are concerned, it's going to happen. Either you need to adjust or adapt or die. Like if it's going to get her there in a way that you can't do, you just going to have to, do the assist,
right?
Or make sure you don't overuse it, and that way you don't get too depending on it.
You're savage. I know you was sick. I know
you sick too. I'll be hurt.
You dirty bitch.
I'll be clutching my chest like, why you do this to me?
You said you dirty bitch. I'm like, you should have joined like a boss, right? That's
no man likes to play second fiddle.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you get incorporated into your sex. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be so against it. But some guys, I mean, maybe they didn't have to put
or at least give it to him and then let him use it on you in a way that he feels like, okay, this is
a part of it. You're not just
balance. You're not just the side dish.
Right. So right.
I got my toy here, but I guess I can mess with your little penis.
Were you still giving him sex though? Like, were you still having sex with him outside of the tour, or you was like doing that instead? Like, nigga, fuck you, I'm gonna do this.
Man, this ain't it. Go sit in the corner. Go sit next to the other teddy bears because they like to watch.
This boy, you should have shown who he was. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Hey,
so you're trying to get
real moments like that.
Okay. Listen, I get it.
It's hard out here. It's hard out here. Drink your water. Drink your water, and mind your business, and be the best man you can be out here in these streets.
I
dig it. I said, I'm totally safe with my sexuality and how good I know how good I am in bed, but some things you just can't compete with. I got a whole bag full of toys, like a good $400 worth. Like sometimes you just gotta, hey, you can't be Kobe and LeBron every night. Sometimes you need a Pippen to come through.
Portia said while he was working, I kind of just took care of myself until he came home. Didn't mean to crush the ego.
You crush more than his ego. You crush that man's soul.
He was devastated.
Fucking totally devastated. Probably has his own bear now because of you.
He's probably gonna be now, right? He probably in every another relationship. Like, listen, you got toys because I ain't accepting that shit. It's a boundary, bitch. No toys.
All bold, all caps, underline. No sex toys or bears.
Allowed. Okay.
Allowed.
Right. No toys of any kind, sex or otherwise.
Who hurt you? Like, bitch, don't fucking worry about it. It's my trigger. Starts spazzing out.
Very good.
Yes. All right. We had to wrap it up to around 9, right? Probably. I don't know. Oh.
So we turned it into pillow talk. Okay.
Yeah. Right. I guess it's a happy ending.
Yeah.
By the way, what kind of toy was it though? I'm just curious.
Like a vibrating dildo, or just like a little rose or something?
it's fucking wild.
It's wild.
Man, I tell you, the top toy right now is that rose. That shit ain't no fucking the wand. Okay.
I don't get the rules. It's not that deep. Like it don't feel that good to me. I don't know.
This shit I got here, this is a different type of rose. It has a rose with a stem on it that acts as another part. Man, that shit crazy.
I think because I don't know, I like penetration. That shit don't.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah, like if something vibrate, it kind of get a little like it's too strong and it kind of get annoying.
Mm-hmm.
But if it vibrate and I could like put it in a little bit, it might be cool. But I can't.
Yeah, this one you can put. This one, there's like the stem of it you can put in, and then the rose goes on top. Oh, but I am having a sex toy demonstration in August for my next Carty party.
Okay.
So I will have someone there. Of course, you're invited. Of course, everyone in the comments are invited to come through. I have my girl Nakia, who I get my stuff from. She'll be doing some demonstrations and see what's all the newest, hottest sexual tech shit out in the streets right now. And that will be on for show. So stay tuned for that and the details for that. That's going to be fucking crazy. That girl got me going broke. Can't over the toy car. No one gets hurt. She hurt her goddamn self with that shit. I'll tell you. She fucking fucked the bed one time using that joint.
You gotta come out for it.
Yeah, we keep you posted. Other than that, this is where Gina or Siren usually does her thing, but I ain't her. But I can still say, hey, she is the star of the show. She ain't here today. She couldn't be here, so she put me in charge, and I'm fucking running shit along with Curtis. HNIC right there, King Brown. He did his thing at BlurCon. The panel was really good, funny. Did a whole bunch of interviews, and of course, this episode is produced by Just the Best. Just is the best. There you go. Of course, that doesn't change anything about HNIC con coming soon. Get your tickets for that, as well as if you need the Cage Awards. Awards for the culture by the culture. That is coming up in another month, I believe. 2 months, I think. I don't remember. But that's coming up. And of course, if you don't have a podcast or you want one, or you're trying to get into the business of running a podcast, HNIC producers can help you with that. Just go to Head Nerds in Charge. We'll walk you through the process of simple outlining of how to run a podcast, topics, and all that good stuff. We'll get you right. Make sure your voice can get heard on the platform, because we're all about supporting our Black entrepreneurs, right? Other than that, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully I didn't fuck this up for everybody. I hope y'all had a good time. Of course, we'll be back next Thursday at 7:30. So make sure you check us out. Don't forget, give us some stars, give us some love. Hopefully, because I did my best, and I don't think I pissed Rockstar off, so I think that's a win in my book today. I'll take that. Of course, follow me on the Instagram at the Carty Experience. Get my fucking followers up. I post content every day, and it's hilarious. So get in on that. And on Twitter for the nasty, freaky shit, I always be posting at Bay_Chan_After Dark.
Tokyo on Instagram, Tokyo_tequila with an H, and Facebook at Tokyo T. You can also find us on Unicorn Straight No Chaser YouTube channel. Tune in to our content. We have a lot of interesting things on our YouTube
Spotify
channel.
And Anchor as well. Where's the link for HNIC? It's headnerdsincharge.com. So everything with all the shows, all the information content, you can always go to that page. There's links there for other things as well. So other than that, guys, don't forget to hoe and hoe responsibly. We'll see y'all next Thursday. Wash your bears, you nasty asses. Please.
Bye, guys.